Hello, sister, and Ryan, new brother.
Hi, Liz and Ryan.
Ryan and Elizabeth, congratulations, guys.
Hi, Liz and Ryan.
My first memory of Liz.
My first memory with Liz.
My first memory of Liz.
That was probably when we were about 6 years old, and I had just moved to Ligonier.
This is kind of hard because we're about 6 years apart. So we were never super close when we were younger, but the older we've gotten, the closer we've gotten.
I think when I started really loving you was whenever we went on a very random Friday afternoon to CiCi's Pizza in Irwin. Liz and I were playing with my Barbies and riding bicycles and making awesome treehouse games up.
Ryan, this whole thing with you and I started the summer before sophomore year at WVU.
In the 6th grade, we went to a church camp together, and I lied to her about being cousins with this other girl, and she instantly believed me, and I thought that was hilarious.
We didn't really hang out, and we went with a bunch of people we don't really hang out with, but I never laughed harder before in my life.
Was when I was like 10 or 11 and she was in high school, and we rented a beach house in the Outer Banks.
And then that summer, my mom made me invite her and Anthony over to swim.
Apparently you were low on some toothpaste, so you came knocking on my door. I invited you in, and we shared a bowl of pasta fagioli together, and you and I have been good buds ever since.
I just remember bunking up with all them and sitting in the hot tub with them at night, and I just felt like one of the older girls, which, is always fun to hang out with the older kids when you're younger.
They were at their grandma's house, and my house is super close to that, so they came over and swam with us all day, Craig and and I just remember being like, this is my new best friend.
My favorite memory of Liz and Ryan, and it was a similar story with you, Ryan. I had met you at Molly's pool party, and I thought you were a nice, polite boy, but I really started loving you also.
And we met Ryan at Molly Bridger's house. She had a pool party.
Favorite memory with both of you guys? I don't have a specific favorite memory, but just the holidays in general.
Or I guess just what I remember when they first met. So obviously they were working at Barnes & Noble, and they met there, and both have this lovely book nerdiness about them, which makes them totally compatible.
I remember specifically was you had a bad day this day.
Ryan, I remember hearing so much about when they worked at Barnes & Noble together.
I remember Liz being really obsessed with Ryan for probably 9 months before he even gave her any attention.
I don't know what the timeline was, but shortly after that, I remember Elizabeth coming around.
And she had a crush on him, and she wanted to talk to him, and she wanted him to ask her out, and he didn't and waited. But it was so super sweet when he did.
And buddy, I'll tell you what, Elizabeth, that's not what she wanted. She wanted a true class act, a true gentleman, and that's exactly what you are, man.
You and Liz broke up. The next day you were just so funny. You were making the best jokes, and you were reacting so calm and so nice. And I remember thinking, like, if this is your reaction whenever your bad things happen to you, I mean, you're gonna be all right. I remember that little bump in the road in the middle there, and I remember all the time Liz sort of saying how she compared everyone to Ryan, and nobody was ever good enough because Ryan was the only one who was good enough.
I love having you guys for Thanksgiving and Christmas every year. We always have a ton of fun.
And then they dated forever before they actually even considered themselves to be officially dating, so that was pretty funny, even though Liz and Ryan definitely were really into each other from the beginning.
Ryan has just, I don't know, I've always loved you, Ryan. You are such an awesome guy. You're so good for Liz.
I would say advice would be to just always take each other gratefully. I guess I was going to say the opposite, but it is inevitable to take each other for granted every once in a while. But just remember, maybe when things get hard, to take a minute to reflect why you got together in the first place and about these great qualities that you both have. Just keep loving each other, journal a lot if you need to, and always listen to each other and make each other a priority in your life. And
I'm sure that you will. You're both very kind, considerate, and loving human beings, and that's why you're going to be wonderful partners for life.
I just think it's great to have a good sense of humor. I think a good sense of humor goes a long way. And you guys will have disagreements and arguments, but at the end of the day, just being able to laugh about it, I think is a great thing to do. And never take yourselves too seriously.
And there's without a doubt in my mind that you care about her more than anything in the world. I know you two are going to be great together. I couldn't be happier for you both. Keep it up, and I can't wait to see what you guys have in store for the future. I hope I'm around to see some stuff and to be around when all the other big events happen. Keep in touch, buddy. I love you. This is going to be a great weekend, and you guys will never forget it.
My advice would be to always communicate, always talk. There will be bumps in the road, I'm sure, but guess what? I'm going to be here for you the whole time, and you've got a lot of love and a lot of support.
And I hope that I can just be a part of that and witness that for, the next 50 to 60 years. So anyway, I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful wedding day and a wonderful marriage, and I'm looking forward to being a part of it. Love you guys. Congratulations.
And I think you guys have a lot to look forward to. Congratulations on your wedding. I could not be happier to be a part of this day with you guys.
Well, good luck to you guys. You guys are perfect for each other, and yay, you're finally getting married.
I love you both, and we could not everybody's just so happy that you guys are together, and we just love you. Congrats.
So I love you guys so much. Congratulations. And let's get this party started.